Once again, welcome to today's session. I really appreciate your time here. My earnest expectation is that you get the best value out of everything that you are doing here. So today we are starting a new topic called data structures. Last week we did a lot on control statements of decision statements, and that is helping the computer to make the best decision for us based on certain conditions. And that is also another important skill that we need to add to our toolbox. So today we are improving on that by learning what we call data structures. Now, data structures simply means organizing and storing data in computers in a way that we can perform operations on the stored data more efficiently, and of course retrieve the data as and when needed. So that is what we mean when we say data structures. There are different types of data structures. So we have Python arrays or collection types. Collection types are data structures that collect a list of data. Yes, it's a collection of data in a structure. An array is a structured fixed size data type that stores data of same data type. So if you are storing an array of integers, you are to continue in that manner of storing an array of integers. If you are storing an array of strings, you continue in that pattern of storing the array of strings. Now, there are 4 collection types in Python. Now, when I say 4 collection types, I mean we have the first one being lists. Now, list collections are mutable. So let's say you have a list of strings or a list of numbers. You can edit any of the items in that list or any of the numbers in the list. That is why we said it is mutable. You can access an item in the list at a particular index. That is another advantage of it. So many things are ordered in an indexed manner. Something is at position 1, something is at position 2, something at position 3. So they are organized or ordered. That is what it means. And the next feature of list is that, or the next characteristic of a list collection is that they accept duplicated items or multiple data types. So you can pass a list of string and numbers when you are dealing with lists, and you can duplicate, let's say, 1 and 1 and 1. Like you can for example, 1 1 1. So a list of numbers and they are all just 1 1 1 1 1. That is duplicated items in the list. Yes, a list accepts that kind of data. Now we come to tuple. Tuple is also a collection type that is immutable, which means you can't edit an element in a tuple. So the moment you instantiate a tuple or you create a tuple, you can't edit the item in the tuple. And that becomes very relevant when you have a collection of data that you don't want to be edited on the fly. Very good. Now, tuples are also ordered, which means that when you create a tuple, it is ordered in 0, 1, 2, 3 in the form of in the index manner, in an indexed manner. Let me put it that way. So you can access an item in a tuple at position 0, at position 1, at position 2 to the end position. Tuple also allow duplicated items. So yes, you can duplicate items in a tuple. So for instance, you have names of patients. So you can have Lucky as one item in a tuple and another name called Lucky in a tuple list. So in a tuple collection. So primarily you can duplicate items in a tuple as well. Then the third one, which we sets are not indexed or they are not ordered. That is, they are unindexed and they are unordered. You can't access an item in a set at position 0 or at position 1 to the position n. You can't access any item in that order because a set automatically reorder items in it based on certain algorithm. Now, set also does not allow duplicated members. If you want to work with a particular data that you don't want duplicated item, or you just want some unique like distinct data, you can pass those data sets a set, and that the output of that value or those values will be unique or distinct. There will not be duplicated items. So you don't have to worry. We will practice them, like we will see them at work shortly. And dictionaries, they are ordered, and of course they are changeable, but they do not allow duplicate members. That is the difference between a set and a dictionary. Now, dictionary and every other. So, for instance, dictionary, list, and tuple, they are all ordered. You can access an element at a certain index or certain position. But when it comes to dictionary, you can't pass duplicated item to it. You can edit an element in a dictionary too. So let's do some work. If you look at my screen, let me show you somewhere. So you see that you have the explorer on your side here, on the left side over here. Click over there, inside it, then you click on new file. I'm sure you opened your project folder, right? So you just click on new file, then you call it, let's say, 0 for data structures, Python data structures, okay, dot IP YNB. The IP is very important. IP YNB. That is what makes it a Jupyter notebook file. Now, there are ways of instantiating a list or declaring a list. So let's start first with an example. Let's say patient names. So create in a notebook or in a cell, sorry, create a variable called patient underscore names and put over there a list. So to declare a list, one, you can use the square brackets. I have to separate each item in the list with a comma. So let's say the first person is Anita. So I have to wrap it in a string code because I'm working with a string in at this moment. Comma. Then I bring James. Then I bring a comma. Then I bring Prince. I bring a comma. Then I bring what? Another string code. And I call another one. Let's say Paul. So this is one list. So you can go ahead and declare this for me to see. Okay. Now what you are going to do is we are going to print the list. So just say print patient underscore names. Let me just add a comment here, a list of things. Let me just add this comments, and then let's declare another variable. Let's say a list of integers, and then let's say ages. Let me just say ages equals square bracket. So give me some ages that you want us to place over here. Let's say 12, 34, 21, 54, 55, and see how it also looks like. Then you print the ages variable. So let's try another one. Let's say a list of floating variables. So a list of float numbers. I get in it. So let's say bill amounts. Then we put into brackets, into square brackets. Let's say 12.50 CDs, 34 CDs, 34 points hospital bill. So 134 points something, 678 points something. Then you print a list of these float numbers, that is bill amount in this case, and let's see how it would look like. New patients, and let's say we have Anita, then we have another Anita again, then we have James, then we have another James, we have Paul, we have another Paul. Very good. So we print new patients. That's very good. Now let's look at the mutability of strings, of a list element. So let's say we have the new patient, right? And we see Anita, James, Paul. Now we said that you can access an element in a list by index. We are just going to use index for now, but we can. So for now, you're just going to use index with elements in list are ordered. Print into brackets new patient at position 0. Okay, that is the first person. Now, in an instance where we want to change Anita to, let's say, Robert. So to do that, I just say new underscore patient into square bracket again. Then I access Anita, that is 0. Then I now change the value from Anita to Robert. If I print the new patient list again, guess what I have? The first element, which was Anita, has now been changed. Yes, this is the mutability. That is your ability to change an element in the list on the fly. I also established one other fact that you can give a list different data types. So let's try it and see. So let's say multiple data types. Let's declare a variable called multiple data types. Okay, so we say one will be a boolean, so let's say true, another will be false, then another one will be 1.2, that is a float data type, and another one will be, let's say, 20, that is an integer data type, and another one will be, let's say, Robert, that is a string data type. Okay, so I can go ahead and then print multiple data types and see. Okay, realize it still worked without giving me any error. So true is how do you call it? It's a boolean, so you don't have to wrap it. So prior to this, we understood that one of the characteristics of a list is that it is ordered, which means you can access element at particular index. I just want us to look at it further. Just redefine our list again. Let's just redefine another list. Let's say new, let's say student list, right? So student equals, let's say, Zaki, Robert, Josephine, have Prince. Okay. Now this is a list of students. Let me just print it. A list of students. To access any, so if I want to access the item Josephine, how should I go about it? Very good. We have gotten Josephine. Now, there are different ways to access it. So you can even access within a range. I think I demonstrated that the last time, but I just want to demo it again. So let's say I want to access from Robert to Josephine. I'll just say print students 1:2. So I'm just accessing two elements. So let me just make it 3 because it will be -1. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
If you have not subscribed yet, please do and click the notification button so that you will be the first to know when we release a new video. Visit academy.tincad.com and see you in the next video.